start through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rocket's red glare, the bumpers singing air, gave proof through the night that our flag was near. Oh, saved us that star-spangled banner yet waves, o'er the land of the free, in the home of the brave.
Football fans, if you're ready for Friday Night Lights, make some noise!
With West Jones and us and Hattiesburg all being 3-0 in district play.
Speaking of that, there's a big game in Brookhaven tonight between Hattiesburg and Brookhaven, and that's going to be a big one. Old buddy Slick Lizard from Mississippi Sports Talk, he's going to be texting in and letting us know, trying to let us know what's going on over there and give you some reports from that big district matchup tonight. Wayne County, of course, is going to receive the toss here. And I tell you what, Kenny, it's a muggy out here tonight.
It is, and a lot of moisture in the air. That probably means we'll get some rain here whenever that front gets here.
All righty.
Well, I heard a catfish jump, so we must be close to the river.
Oh, we get to singing that old black water.
Sound like he was about 6 pounds, 6.5.
Oh, is that a hint that you want to stop and get something to eat on the way back tonight?
Oh no, I would never be so. I would never be so forward as suggest we actually eat something 10 hours from home. I mean, man, if I can't wait, wait till breakfast. I mean, yeah. Well, let me get my shout outs out to Pops and Granny and Mama and Katie and Emily on the road, so maybe little Marshall, maybe he's listening.
Yeah, hello there, though.
Hanky hadn't ate the knob off the radio.
I give a shout out to my buddy Rat and his wife Anna down there listening in. Of course, old Slick, we appreciate you. And Louise and Clayton, my brother, my sister, and my esteemed brother-in-law, Mr. Clayton Rainwater, listening in with us tonight. So we appreciate all of our listeners.
I didn't know Clayton was still alive.
He'd be like, who was that?
Big Jake.
Big Jake.
We thought you was dead.
We'll kill the next person that says that there's a kickoff, and it's going to be picked up down there and dropped again. And the Bulldogs are going to get on a pretty good coverage down there. He ain't going to get him inside the 20. That bobble cost him some space there.
Yeah, he couldn't find a handle on it, and it kind of wiggled around on him. So looks like it's going to be Marshall on the 19.
All righty. Hankins and company making their way out.
And we're working from the bleachers tonight, folks, so
that's true.
Bear with us.
We don't know what's going to happen with the weather either, so keep your fingers crossed over there that we don't get drowned out. All righty, here come the War Eagles, and they got spread out a little bit. Carter Hankins is your quarterback. We got Braxton Pitts, Brendan Roscoe, Nathan Pruitt, Tylen Davis, Colton Green up front. And looks like we got in the backfield back there, I'm going to say that's Isaiah Boyd with Carter Hankins, and we're sitting here, I don't know, waiting for the officials to get the chains set up. Kenny, they seem to be a little confused, but they're working on it.
It seems to be disconnected.
They got a disconnect. Going to be mighty.
That can make for some
long
first downs.
I was going to say it may be that thing could get stretched out there as far as they want it to go. So I just look at some of the stuff that's been going on. Wayne County comes into the night with an averaging 35.8 points a game, giving up 15-4. We talked about in the pregame show, giveaway takeaways. Wayne County's +6. Some of our leading rushers, Isaiah Boyd's got 616 yards on the year so far. 8.3 average. Choya Evans got 188 yards on a 4.4 yard average. Receiving, Joseph Abney's got caught 14 for the 16.5 yard average. Eddie Poole has caught 11 for a 9.9 yard average. Connor's only caught like 5, but I'm telling you what, he's averaging 21.6 yards a catch, Kenny, and his catches have been critical.
Well, they sure have, and he's really starting to come out and come into his own.
Hopkins leading the team in tackles, and I tell you what, that's a kid that's just so full of life, and he loves the game so much, and I tell you what, you can see it when he plays. I mean, he's a wild man out there, and he's a fine young man, and, man, you talking about loving to play, and it shows. Lacey's coming in second tackle, Landon Pitts, Alfonso Arrington, Trevante Parker, Bakari McCall, among many others making tackles for the War Eagles. Quarterback sacks, Hopkins has got 5, Paris Evans 2, Tavares Lacey 2, Trevante Parker 2, Landon Pitts 1, Alfonso Arrington 1, and caused quarterback pressures. Hopkins has got 10, Arrington 5, Evans 4, Billy Cooley 3. It's good to have old Billy back. He's been back. I think this is his 3rd week back, and he's getting a little more acclimated each week, Kenny. It sure is good to have Billy back.
It is. You know, if we came in my truck, I'd have had my toolbox and had a pair of pliers and a hammer.
Oh, working on the chains. Working on the chain.
We need a blacksmith. Anybody?
Is there a blacksmith in the house?
Beat us out a link here.
Yeah, it's about not a bad. I tell you what, it's not a bad contingent of folks here for Wayne County considering the distance. And I'll go ahead and say this: I think we about got as many here as Natchez got, Kenny.
I think you would be correct, as James Payton would say.
Wayne County's sitting there standing at the line of scrimmage waiting to get these chains fixed. You know, it might be a good idea to stretch those things a little bit before game time, you think?
Well, it's never a bad idea to check them. Make sure they're – of course, you normally wouldn't think there'd be a whole lot that could go wrong with a –
Is that Coach Hankins that's made his way down there with working on those?
He's already been one time and left to go get a tool.
I think he got a pair of pliers down there. I love Coach Hankins. He's awesome, isn't he?
Let me tell you, if a lot of you hadn't had the opportunity or the pleasure to meet Coach Hankins, but he is a character, and he's a good man. I listened to him do the devotion tonight. He did the devotion himself, and he dug into Exodus and the Amalekites and the battle where Moses stood on the hill with Aaron and Hur. We don't know much about her. I don't think it was Ben-Hur. I think that was before Ben's time. But how the battle went back and forth as Moses' arms got tired and he was holding that staff up, and so they got on either side of him and held his arms up until it got dark. And the Israelites won the battle against the Amalekites. A lot of ites in there.
A lot of ites.
Yeah. Jezebites and Alamites and termites. There's all kind of mites.
There's a great message there, though, as you well know, and that's, you count on your friends to hold your arms up, to hold you up when you're struggling. That's a great message there.
That was what he talked about, was teamwork, and how that it doesn't matter if you're holding a practice dummy during practice or on scout team, whatever you do contributes to the whole team getting better.
His personality is such, you got that chain down there broken, and what does he do? He goes and he doesn't sit there and complain about it. He goes and finds something to work on it with, and he's down there in the middle of the chain gang.
Well, that and a 3-hour ride back, he's ready to kind of get going here.
Let's see what else we can tell you. I'll go over some of our starters. I told you, see guys that you'll see tonight: Cameron McLaurin, Eddie Poole, Carter Hankins, Joseph Abney on offense side. Bacall plays some. Connor Adams, of course. You'll see Hopkins in there, in special blocking situations. Isaiah Boyd, Choya Evans, Michael Payton Hudson. You'll see him doing a lot of things tonight on both sides of the ball. Austin Pitts, he'll play. He's defensively primary, but he'll come in certain blocking big package type situations. Then, of course, Braxton Pitts, Brendan Roscoe, Nathan Pruitt, Tylen Davis, and Colton Green up front. Defensively tonight, Well, we fixed to play some ball, so we'll get the rest of those guys for you in a little bit. But let's see here what's going to happen as Hankins and company are ready to go with a 1st and 10 from just inside their own 20. The chains are set, and they got the chains right, but they don't have the down marker in the first place. Kenny, they got it.
Well, we already went through 2 plays. It's probably 3rd down, at least in our minds anyway.
Okay. All righty. Now, maybe we're going to get to run us a play here.
Coach Hankins is looking for somebody.
Well, they better show up. He's looking up here in the stands. He said, come on down.
I think he's getting Johnny Mac down there.
I believe he is. Johnny Mac has been called into service, ladies and gentlemen. He's been called into service. He's going to run the
Federal Reserve, and he's called back up and activated.
Now I'm going to tell you.
At a temporary rank and rate of pay, I must assume.
He does a wonderful job with our chain gang in Wayne County and all that bunch we've got, and they're consummate professionals at what they do. They really love it, and it shows. And I guess Coach Hankins just called him down there. Maybe they're going to get Johnny to help him out a little bit down there tonight. He's glad to do it. You know, just a great guy. And his wife, Lou Ann Stokely, I mean, if there was a missed WCHS, she'd be close to it, wouldn't she?
Well, I'm going to tell you, when you drive 3.5 hours to get over here and they put you to work.
But off the bat, there's a pass out there. It's going to be just out of the reach of Cameron McLaurin. He ran out there about 9 yards down and turned around, and Carter was just a little outside with the ball. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for Wayne County. It's just a kind of a calm, heavy presence here right now. We got to get something going, and there's a penalty that's going to back them up, Kenny.
Well, that's going to make it, I guess, 1st down.
It's back to the 6.
I hate. Be careful, Kenny. It's really hard to see the pink flags. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
Yeah, we had that discussion last year. Last week, seems like a year ago.
It should. The scoreboard, only part of it's working the clock, really. So I don't know.
There's a handoff up the middle. It's going to be a very minimal success right there, and the Bulldogs stack them up. It's going to bring up 2nd down, and I don't know, somewhere around 20 to go, I guess.
That's going to be a stop by host the dog. 2nd down and
2nd down for the War Eagles.
That must have been a 10-yard penalty. Must have been a hold or something. I'm trying to figure out where the ball is. The ball is.
It's just short of the 10 now.
Yeah, so it's on the 9.
Yeah.
So whatever that was, it must have been a hold, I guess.
Okay. Come the War Eagles back up to the line of scrimmage. Still got 2 receivers to the right. An H-back, he's in motion, and it's going to be a little reverse, counter action right there. And I tell you what, the defenders, Natchez has stopped those 2 running plays pretty solid right down there. Wayne County's made it up to the 10. And we're looking at 3rd down, and I don't know. That looks like about as close to 20.
3rd and 19.
19.
Ball's on the 10.
This game's got a weird feel to it. I don't know whether it's the atmospheric pressure or whatever it is, but it's strange. Maybe the Warriors could get something going here on 3rd and 19, as Kenny said. If not, they're going to be putting them from deep in their own territory. Hankins is in the backfield, got his team set. Back to throw, and he's going to fire one kind of the McLaurin across the middle, a little slant. He's going to get some running room, Kenny. He's going to get out across the probably to the 20. And so that was a nice play.
We're going to be short.
Going to be probably 5, maybe 8 yards short. We'll see. But anyway, we're going to.
The ball nestles down so far in the grass. This grass out here is over the top of your shoes.
Mills is on to punt.
Ball's on the
20.
19. Yeah, 19.
All righty, here comes this. We need a good snap here, and Mills got a big leg, got plenty of room to work. There's a good snap and some pressure. And oh my goodness, that thing went into the atmosphere. It may make it rain. It hit down around in the air at about the 39, and it's going to roll down about the 31, 32-yard line. So a great punt by Mills, and here comes the Wayne County High School defensive unit, and we'll see Javier Parker, Tyler Rankins, Traverse Lacey, Alfonso Arrington, Devin Parker, Bakari McCall, Hopkins, Davis, in and out of there. Landon Pitts.
49-yard punt, Marshall.
Wow, what a nice punt. Paris Evans, Elijah Davis. These guys will see. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Wayne County was, I guess, had to call it a 3 and out. And here come the Bulldogs, 1st and 10, and there's going to be try to run around the right side. And Kenny, they find a gap and get close to first down yardage on first down on the first play from scrimmage.
Yeah, number 5, I don't know who he is. He's not on the roster. So he picks up 9 yards.
All right, the ball is spotted right at the 40 of Natchez, and Wayne County's going to jump off sides, and that's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs. That'll move the ball out to the 45. 9:07 to go in the first quarter. It's scoreless. Wayne County was 3 and out on their first possession from deep in their own territory down here, and then a nice Mills punt. But the Bulldogs from Natchez have managed to run 2 plays and run 1 play, and have a penalty and get a first down. So they're still on their side of the field. They're on 45. Single back set, 3 to the receivers, 2 receivers to the left, man in motion to the right. And they're going to be a little jet sweep, and Wayne County's going to string him out a little bit and get him out of bounds. And that was number 24. That'd be Davis that's going to force him out of bounds. So nice defensive play. That's going to maybe get a yard out of it, K-Dog. 2nd 9 for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we did a good job just to kind of push that play further out. Got a little help, chased him out of bounds, and now we got
a timeout. So we're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be back after this one word from our sponsors. Billy Cooley checks out. Braden Mills, the punter and defensive lineman, checks in his place. 2nd 9. The Bulldogs are at their own 46. And
the head coach for Natchez during this timeout came out on the field. He's been in a discussion with the head official about something. They called over the side judge from our side here, and I'm not sure exactly what all that was about. We'll have to wait and find out after the ball game, I suppose.
Okay, 2nd 9 for the Bulldogs, and there's going to be the quarterback's going to be run all the way around the left side, and Wayne County's going to get out there. A nice move, Kenny, and he's going to
drop the ball.
Did he drop the ball? His knee? Yeah, Hopkins is saying Wayne County's got it. He spun around at the 50, and I couldn't tell whether his knee went down or he dropped the ball. Kenny's on the spot and says he dropped the ball, and that looks like we got a change of possession. No, they give it to the Bulldogs.
No, they give it back to him.
But I was thinking his knee was down. I don't know. But anyway, that's what the official said. It's going to bring 3rd down and about maybe 3 to go. They're inside War Eagle territory now, somewhere around the 48-yard line of the War Eagles. Got to get to what I believe the 45 of the War Eagles for a first down. Bulldogs getting set at the line of scrimmage. I don't think they're starting quarterbacks playing tonight, is he, Kenny?
No, we hadn't seen him yet.
The big
we'd know him if we saw him.
All right, there's going to be a handoff straight up the middle and a gap, Kenny, and I mean he's running free and breaking tackles and refusing to go down and fighting his way down inside the 20. I tell you what, Natchez looks like they're ready to play some football, Kenny. They're running right down the throats of War Eagle so far.
Well, they are, and we're letting them get to us and get us blocked, and we don't need a overtime hangover this week.
Billy Cooley checks back in on the nose. Mills checks out. The Bulldogs have made their way down to the 20 with a 1st and 10.
And that was about 27 yards.
What a great run. I'm getting a lot of feedback here from my crew down here, the video streaming crew. I don't know what they're up to, but it cannot be any good. But anyway, there's a pass out to the. He was down when he caught the football, Kenny, but they're gonna mark him down. He's maybe gained 2 or 3 on the pass. We do want to shout out to Ken Roberts, who runs our video camera for us. He's been with us ever since we got this thing started. Sue Wood, our social media coordinator, plus she handles our stream along with our streaming expert, Jack West of West Computers, who has been instrumental in setting this all up for us, and with our YouTube page and everything for those of you who watch this, and you can see it live, for pay-per-view, and you can also see it on Monday night. It'll be replay on demand at no cost. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. We need users, subscribers. That helps us do a number of things with our channel. So be sure to look at that up and subscribe. Okay, on the second down, we got they're stringing him out, Kenny, and oh boy, they're going to tackle him way back behind the line of scrimmage. And the man mostly responsible for that is Paris Evans. And then, of course, Bakari McCall was there, and that's going to take him back outside the chains. Go ahead, Kenny.
It's going to put it about the 26, 27.
Paris Evans says enough of this mess. We got to tackle somebody for a loss, and that he did. That's going to bring up third down and
third and about 16, I think.
Long way to go.
Should be close.
There's a thunder coming from the side over there. It looks like the balloon festival's blowing up big time downtown Natchez tonight.
Sounds like a firefight broke out over there.
Oh, boy. Third down.
You hear somebody holler incoming. Be sure.
Back to throw, and he's moving to his left. They're going to get after him. It's a nice effort. Kenny pulled up and hit a man to try to hit a man that was open, but could not make the pass, and it falls incomplete. It's going to bring up fourth down. I'm sure we're looking at they're at the 26, and they got to get down there to about the 10 for a first down. So fourth down, but there's really nothing for them to do, but unless they got a really good field goal kicker to go for it here. And I think they're going to go for it. Yeah. All righty, big fourth down right here. There's a snap. You're going to do a little quick punt, Kenny. And Wayne County needs to get away from that thing. I don't know why we're standing so close to it, but we dodge a bullet right there. And Wayne County is going to get the ball to 7, I do believe, Kenny, somewhere thereabouts. 6:07 to go in a scoreless first quarter. Wayne County's had a possession and had the punt. Natchez has had a possession, and they did the little pooch punt there. Now, I tell you what, that was a pretty good call by Natchez.
Yeah, it was. It puts the ball, like you said, down on, gets us on our 7.
Well executed. Here comes Hankins and company. See if they can get a little offensive success. Go ahead.
Coach Hankins had a word with his offense.
Don't you know? All righty. Hankins is going to hand the man. Going to try to get him on the corner out here.
And we get a good block, too.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Who had the block, Kenny? That's number 2, Poole on the little sweep there.
I think that was 8.
Abney out there on the block. And he's, we've seen him. He's a receiver, makes good catches, leading receiver, but now he's not afraid to block. And I'm sure Jack Hankins' coaching has a little bit to do with that, too.
Yes.
Second, about 5 to go for the War Eagles. Isaiah Boyd's in the backfield with Carter Hankins, 2 receivers to the right. Back to throw, going to throw one in the flat there, a little quick, makes a move and tries to get something going, and it's pretty well defended. They're quick to that ball, Kenny, that Natchez defense.
Well, they are. And we only picked up a couple of yards.
It was Eddie Poole on the catch, and Joya Evans, number 31, is checking in. Joya's been got off to a roaring start and has had some injuries, dealing with an ankle, and he's still averaging 4.4 yards a carry. And he's going to be in the backfield.
They're going to show us really no gain.
12 seconds on the snap clock. Hopkins is checking in. We're going to have a hard time getting this one off if we don't hurry. There's 3, 2. We're going to have to take a timeout. So had to burn a timeout right there. A little trouble. Seemed to be a little discombobulated, this whole thing does tonight. But I'll tell you what, let's take a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be right back after this one word from our sponsors. get a report from Brookhaven. Brookhaven's up 7-0. Halfway through the first quarter, Slicks reporting in from on the Brookhaven score tonight. Big district matchup over there. Appreciate that. All right, a big third down right here. There's going to be a man going to little misdirection. We might have that's Isaiah Boyd, I believe, and he's going to break a tackle, Kenny, and get it across the 20. And looks like he's going to get a first down.
Yeah, just that whole in motion where he just walks casually back towards the quarterback.
I love that. That's just so he just kind of strolls, and all of a sudden they snap it, boom, and he's off. There's the handoff going. Isaiah gets a first down, and they did a good job of tackling him when they did, because had they not, that last man not got him, we know what Isaiah can do. Not many people can catch him when he gets an open field. Of course, I don't think I've seen anybody catch him yet. But anyway, first down of the night for the War Eagles. Troy Evans is in the backfield back there. He's a big bruiser. Under center. Hankins is going to look to throw. He's going to fire one out there. It's going to be over the head of Abney, and there's a penalty on the play.
That's going to be a hold. They're rushing 6 guys.
Turn the play. Hold it. On the offense.
You right, Kenny?
10-yard penalty. Still first down.
We've got mic'd up referees tonight. You don't see that everywhere, do you, in high school? At least I've never noticed them.
Well, it's so quiet you can hear you.
Well, I guess that's what it is. Man, it is eerily quiet here.
Man, it's like being in the main parlor at Freeman Funeral Home.
Man, it's quiet. It's first down. The ball's back.
On the 10, I think.
Yeah, but you're right. Got to get out here to the 30 or so for a first down. So, 1st and 20. Single back set for Hankins, and he's back to throw. And they're going to blow that one dead.
Well, the other side judge over there,
I mean, it's for the snap.
Offside, I think.
For the snap. Sideline warning. Natchez.
Sideline warning for Natchez.
Okay.
Okay, so that's still going to be first down and 20 for the War Eagles at their own 10, just across the 10.
All right, so they're playing, cover 2. They got 2 safeties. 3.
All right, the War Eagles come to the line of scrimmage. Evans is in the backfield with Hankins. Hankins is back to throw. There's some pressure, and they're going to dump one there across the middle. They're going to make the catch. Here we go. It's the screen, and I tell you what, that's it. Evans just breaking tackles and refusing to go down, and works his way out to the 30. He's going to be about a yard short, Kenny.
Man,
he's so strong. He's a bull, isn't he?
He is.
What a great, well-executed play. Choi just makes the catch, does some nifty run, good blocking downfield for him, and just 2nd and 1. Isaiah Boyd checks into the football game. 3:05 to go in a scoreless first quarter. Two War Eagle wide receivers to the right, one to the left. Connor Adams down here by himself on the left side, and they're back to throw, and Hank's going to plant his feet, and he's going to get batted down as he let it go. That's a nice defensive play. Good pressure by the Bulldogs. Connor cocked and loaded and let it go, and it got batted down. I guess the best pass defense is a good pass rush and batting passes down, K-Dog.
Well, absolutely. We just when those guys start to do that as an offensive lineman, you got to get your hat low down on them, keep them from getting up too high.
All righty, we're looking at 3rd and 1. So we'll see if the Warriors can muster up a first down here with 3rd and short. They're just short of their own 30. Hankins is going to sneak it and get the big line push, and that's going to be a first down for Wayne County. So,
well, that didn't take long.
No, it didn't. Pitts is checking out. Braxton Pitts is checking out. And checking into the game is Maddox Walker checking in for Braxton. Maddox is a junior offensive lineman. Out there set on the right side, the right tackle ready to go. Man in motion and a little misdirection there. But I tell you what, Natchez plays that so well, Kenny. They dropped us for a loss back there. They're not fooled by the misdirection effort there at all. He had 3 guys back there to make that stop.
I'm not sure exactly what we were doing there because we didn't block anybody back on this side. Everybody blocked down like a zone.
Back down to about the 27-yard line. We got a timeout, so we're going to take a
That's the end of the quarter, I think.
Well, it's not according to the clock. Of course,
I can't read the clock.
It says 1:50.
Okay.
Timeout, Wayne County. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABL and be back after this one word from our sponsors. Well, Kenny, we've had it's been a thing. It's
been a dreary first quarter.
Weird, man. It's a weird, I keep saying it's a strange feel to this thing, but it's going to get stranger if we can get some offense to go in here tonight.
Man, I know.
And that bug right there, Kenny, that thing's zeroing in. It looks like an F-15, F-16 or something.
He ought to have some blinking lights on it.
All righty. Hankins and Company ready to go. There's a snap and going to be a handoff up the middle, and I mean, there's just no room at all. Maybe get a yard. You're going to bring up third down and, I don't know, 15 or so to go. Pitts checks back in. Walker checks out for the right tackle up there. Offensive line. And we're at 1:27 and counting to go in the first quarter. All righty. Big third down play. Everybody's bunched up in there tight. There's going to be a toss to the right side to Isaiah, see if he can get loose. And Kenny, he's still going, but he's not going to have much success. They string him out real well. And I got to tell you, I've been real impressed with this Natchez defense so far tonight.
Watching them on film, they got a lot of speed. And speed can compensate for a lot of things.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can.
I don't know.
There's a flag on the play, but I say there is.
Well, it looks like something against Natchez.
I believe you're right. Wayne County.
Unsportsmanlike by Natchez. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run.
Well, Wayne County caught a break right there and had an unsportsmanlike penalty on Natchez, and to get a first down, that's going to take the ball out across the 45, out of the 40 to about the 42. So that's a big break for Wayne County right there. If you can call getting a penalty a break, but we'll take any advantage we can get.
At this point tonight, yeah. I mean, whatever we can.
52 seconds to go in the first quarter, the scoreless first quarter. Wayne County's got them a first down by 8 of penalty, and let's see if they can get some stuff going here. They're going to throw one out here to the flat, and it's going to go right through the hands of Mr. Poole. Hit him right in the hands. Looked like he was looking downfield wanting to run.
He looked upfield.
He had a little room, looked like, too. One thing about that, he didn't get after that ball when it hit the ground. If that had been behind him, that would have been a lateral and it had been recovered by Natchez. And I got to hand it to Natchez. They went for that football. That was heady defense. You got to hand it to them. They weren't standing right there looking. When that ball hit the ground, they went to get it just in case it had been a lateral. But it wasn't, and we're looking at 2nd and 10 when the score is first quarter, 37 seconds left in it. Hankins and Company at the line of scrimmage ready to go, trying to get something mustered up. There's going to be a handoff right up the middle, and the play is stopped before it gets started.
Got offside Natchez, I think. That might explain why they're so quick in the backfield.
Yeah, you're right. Good call, Kenny. That stops the clock with 37 seconds, and Natchez has been their own worst enemy here defensively. We see the moon over the stadium here tonight, and that's a good thing to see with the threat of rain. We've had the prospect of it, so we hope that stays away. Seeing the moon's a good sign. 2nd and 5 for the War Eagles. Going to be the handoff right up the middle, and I tell you, the War Eagle running back is going to just drag that's Choya Evans, of course. He's going to drag a defender with him, close to, but just short of the first down. Yeah, about a yard short. So 3rd down, and we'll say a yard to go. Braden Mills is checking in. He'll play some tight end. Poole checks out. Braden he punts, plays defensive line, plays some tight end. Big 3rd down and very short here. And we got a stoppage of play. That's the end of the first quarter. So 1 quarter down, Kenny, and it's scoreless here in Natchez between the Bulldogs of Natchez High School and the War Eagles of Wayne County. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO, and we'll be back with second quarter action after this one word from our sponsor.
The first quarter, we were still tied 0-0 tonight's ball game. At this time, we'll pause to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's ball game. Westgate Funeral Home, Rogers Lawn and Garden, Midtown Grill, Butcher's Lawn Landscaping and Lawn Care, Stein's Lumber, the Wedding Mart, Adams County Board of Supervisors, Zion Chapel AME Church, Mississippi Auto Direct.
0-0, fixing to start the second. Wayne County's in a
Thank you all for being proud sponsors.
3rd down, and looks like 1, 2, 3, about 4 yards to go for the War Eagles. Want to tell you coming up, we got a little time here, tell you about our Sleepy Sam's Mattress Club halftime show guest tonight, District 2 Supervisor for Wayne County. Mr. Marvin Chapman is going to be with us tonight to talk about county government and things that we as citizens need to do, and he probably got a few comments about War Eagle football too. So we look forward to Mr. Chapman and our halftime guest tonight. We thank all of our sponsors, and we thank Sleepy Sam's Mattress Club for sponsoring our halftime show. So War Eagles are back at a 3rd and short, Kenny. They're on the plus side of the field down here in Bulldog territory, and they got very, very, very short inches, matter of inches, I'd say. And going to hand the ball off, and I'm going to be the War Eagles are going to plow forward, and I'm telling you, going to run down to about the 40-yard line. Braden Mills out there leading the way with blocking, and that's Choya Evans on a big carry. And I tell you what, he's running a little stronger. He looks like he feels better tonight.
Well, he's had a bad wheel for a while, and he's finally starting to get things rolling. So that's on the 40. That's 8-yard gain.
1st and 10 for the War Eagles. And there's going to be a handoff of the middle, and Evans is the workhorse down there. Now he's going to have a nice gain of about 6 yards on 1st down. Slick Lizard gives us a report. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Brookhaven's up on Hattiesburg 20-0. 7 yards, so it's going to be on the game on the play.
I think it's closer to 6.
Closer to 6. Okay. I made a mistake. I was listening to the public announcer. I got to go pick you or the public announcer. I'm gonna go with you, K-Dog.
That's a choice.
All righty. That's well defended by the Bulldogs. He might have gotten to the line of scrimmage. I believe that's Isaiah Boyd on the carry.
It was.
We're looking like it's going to be a 3rd down and 4 or 5 to go. Warriors getting a little offensive life here. Big 3rd down. I dare say it's 2-down territory down here, but it's not my call to make. But maybe we won't need it. Trips left. Nobody out to the right side here. And it looks like Natchez is going to jump offside, so that's going to be a 1st down for Wayne County, and we'll take it. Put the ball down probably just inside the 30. The fresh set of downs for the War Eagles. It was 4 to go. And they got 5. 10-16 to go in the half. 0-0. This is the first time any team has made it inside the other one's territory, I do believe. If they did make it, it certainly didn't. Prior to this, didn't result in anything of consequence. But maybe this time be a little different. Maybe the War Eagles get some points on the board. Hankins is going to hand the ball off again, and that's going to be Isaiah Boyd, and he's fighting and spinning, but I'm telling you what, they're hitting him. He was like a pinball down there in a pinball machine, Kenny. He's just bouncing off, folks.
He picked up a yard, maybe.
Evans is checking back in. Boyd's checking out. Second down and about 9 to go for the War Eagles in a scoreless game so far with 9:43 to go in the first half over here in Natchez, Mississippi. Over here in the town on the banks of the mighty Mississippi River. Connor Adams is going out wide left over there. He can be joined by McLaurin. Poole's over here on the right side. Troy Evans in the backfield. Evans is going to get the carry. He's going to turn up field and fight. Get tackled pretty quickly as he crosses, or might got to the 35. We'll see. I thought he might have crossed it, but he didn't. They spotted him right at 35. Going to be third down and probably 7 yards to go for the War Eagles. 9:04 to go in a scoreless first half. War Eagles down here in where they can probably 4 down, like I said, 4 down territory. 2 to the left, 1 on the right, single back set. Hankins is going to look to throw, going to fire one out there. It's going to be nice bullet shot out there. And I tell you what, Abney's going to make the catch, Kenny, and I believe he might have a first down. We'll have to see.
It's going to be awfully close.
What a nice throw and catch. And it is a first down. That's Abney's. Abney came into the night. Let's see here. Leading receiver. That's be his 15th catch on the year. And Hankins, with his passing, he's 57% on the year. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be right back after this one word from our sponsors. Welcome back to Natchez. Wayne County's got my 1st and 10. Kenny, and you said, where did you say it was? Somewhere around the 29 or so?
19.
19, good deal. 19's better than 29. I'll take that. We in the red zone, baby. It's time to score some points.
Oh, mercy. Lord, give me strength.
Oh, all righty. We got Billy Cooley in here playing some offensive line. He's over here as it's like a tight end. And got some meat up there on that line of scrimmage. Hankins is going to do a little Oh, what a great defensive play. The Natchez Bulldogs crashed through there, and they tripped up Evans before he could get started and dropped him back out across the 20. Going to get him outside the chains, bring up second and probably 11, maybe 12.
Yeah, we missed our trap block.
8. Well, you talked about how fast and quick that bunch from Natchez is, and that speed, sometimes it costs you a trap block. All righty.
You got to go where he's going to be, not where he is.
8:10 to go in the half. Wayne County 2nd and 12. They're back at the 21, the 21 of Natchez. Hankins moving to his left, pulls up and fires one deep down here toward the end zone. Kenny, and I don't know, did they get it? They intercepted it in the end zone. So threw it into the end zone. He was trying to get it to, we'll see who it was he was trying to get it to, even though that's somewhat, trying to get it to number 1, Kenny says, Cameron McLaurin. So Hankins throws the interception. And let's see, that's his 4th on the year. He's a 57% completion guy, passing for 116 yards a game coming in tonight. But you got to hand it to these Bulldogs. Wayne County got into the red zone and turned the ball over and come up empty. So Trevonta Parker's in there too. He's one of our captains tonight that I didn't see out at the coin toss, but he is one of our captains, and he's back there playing in the defensive backfield. Okay. There's going to be a quarterback keeper, and Wayne County's going to get after him pretty good. Looked like it might be developing, but the defense closed up on it pretty quickly.
Mills is number 9, and he got a hand on him and tripped him up.
Kenny's calling out Braden Mills, our punter / tight end / defensive lineman. Got back there and tripped him up. Second down about 8. for the Bulldogs of Natchez in a scoreless first half. There's your snap. It's going to be a handoff, Kenny, and they're going to bust one up the middle, but it's a pretty nice game. It's going to bring up third down and probably about 2, maybe 3. We'll see where they spot it. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 3. Need to be good to have a stop right here and force them into a punting situation deep in their own territory. But they got to make the tackle here. So let's see if we can get them stopped. 6:41 to go in the half. There's some pressure on him, Kenny, and they're going to string him out a little bit, and he's going to work hard, and they're going to tackle him short of the first down, I do believe. Yeah, he might have lost a yard.
I'm not sure if that was design play or not.
I don't think it was. I think he was wanting to throw it, and the pressure flushed him out of the pocket. And he's running for his life. It's going to bring up 4th down in about 2. 6:14 to go in the half, and the scoreless first half. And the Bulldogs are down here on their own 26 or so.
Yeah, roughly.
Look like they may be going to go for it. Why not? And there's going to be another one of those fancy little quick kicks, and let's see if Wayne County gets away from the football. And they do. It's a nice roll for Natchez. Goes down just inside the 40 of Wayne County, so a 3 and out for the Wayne County defense. Coaches celebrating with their players as they come off on the stop. We're at 5:49 to go in the half. It's 0-0 here in Natchez, Mississippi, in district play as the War Eagles of Wayne County tangle with Natchez. And like Kenny says, everything's important from playoff situations here. And
that's about 35 yards is what they got out of it.
Tell you what, as close as he was to the line of scrimmage when he kicked it, I don't even know how it got past the defensive line, but it did. And here come the War Eagle offense. War Eagle offense has not had a whole lot of success here in the first half. So
we're not doing a very good job of blocking up front. That's part of what's eating us alive here tonight.
All righty, let's see here. Here comes your snap. Hankins is looking to throw. He's going to plant his feet and throw one down here to Abney's coming down the sideline. And, he makes the catch, but I believe he was had 1 foot out of bounds down here around the 30-32. Nicely thrown ball, but it just drifted a little outside, and Abney couldn't get his feet down inside to make the catch. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10. The ball is nosed up to the 40-yard line of Wayne County's own 40. 5:41 to go in the half. 0-0 is your score. Wayne County's bunched in there real tight now. Everybody's in here. We've seen this formation several times, and there's going to be a handoff to Isaiah Boyd, Kenny, and he's going to get about 4 on the carry. You get everybody bunched in there like that, and if Isaiah, we've seen this time and time again this year, if he finds a seam and gets in it, he's hard to catch.
Well, the thing is, if he breaks the line of scrimmage, there ain't nobody back there because they had everybody, including the water boy, up on the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, about 7 to go with 5:16 to go in the scoreless first half. Got a receiver out to the right side now. Connor Adams is out here to the right, and they're going to trying to little incomplete pass out here on the right side. I can't even say pass. Pass. Going to bring up a punting situation for Wayne County. So Natchez is giving Wayne County fits here tonight with 5 minutes and 1 second to go in a scoreless first half. Mills is on to punt it away. He's standing back there at his own 33 to take this snap. There's a good snap. Mills puts what a rocket, Kenny. I think he's going to hit the ground at the goal line and roll on in the goal line. What's that, about a 60-yard?
57-yarder.
57-yard punt. What a leg. What a powerful kick that was. All righty, we're at 5:01 to go in the half, 0-0, and Natchez gets the ball again, and they have done a good job stifling an offense that's averaging 35.8 points a game, and they haven't been able to have any success over here at the Bulldogs tonight.
Well, I tell you, it's a lot of this we've shot ourselves in the foot too. We're missing blocks, and we're just not executing on offense.
There's a handoff, and makes
we
one
just ran
miss.
by him in the
And
backfield.
I tell you what, Kenny, they're going to have a hard. Hey, they thank goodness a War Eagle number 3. Javier Parker got a hold of that jersey, and he got some strong hands because that jersey was stretching, and if he hadn't held on, that young man would have been dancing in the end zone right now. But he's in the War Eagle territory somewhere around the 47-yard line maybe.
33 yards and a first down.
What a nice run. And there's a pass out into the flat, and War Eagles are going to get out there. And tell you what, the Bulldogs are going to have another nice game on the first down pass. .443 to go in a 0-0 football game. Natchez is in War Eagle territory looking at a 2nd and 3. 4:35 and counting. There's going to be a handoff. And, oh, what a great play right there. That is who – imagine that. Mr. Hopkins gets back there and trips him up before he can get started. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
With the tackler, number 23, Hopkins.
I'll say it's 3rd down. I thought it was 3rd down. The marker says 2. They finally flip it. All right, 3rd down and 5, and the Natchez is going to jump there. So that's going to cost them 5. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. That goes like we think it's going to go. And it's going that way. 4:06 to go in a scoreless first half.
That should make it 3rd and 11 from around their 48.
Officials doing some talking down there, trying to figure stuff out. All righty. So we're looking at, let's see, the ball is.
Looks like it's around the 47. I don't know with this grass like it is, and these markings are so light, it's hard to see exactly, especially from a low angle. Just say the 47.
We'll go with that. 3rd down, and we're going to say 10 to go. Back to throw. Got a little time. Throws a bullet that's almost caught. You know, you got to just say that number 12 for Wayne County got a hand in there just at the last minute. And that's Devin Parker. And probably was just enough to break that concentration up to make that pass uncatchable. So it's going to bring up 4th down for Natchez. And we'll see, you know, they kind of been doing that little quick kick. Maybe they don't lull the War Eagles to sleep here and actually try something this time. But anyway, 3:46 to go in the half, and they're going to punt it again. And that one turned out like a little better. And it's going to roll down inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. So Wayne County with 3:40 to go in the half, a scoreless first half, is going to get the ball one more time. This time probably further back into their territory than they've had to start. So getting a few first downs here is going to be imperative for the War Eagles.
Well, that's they're getting about 30 yards or better, 30, 35 yards out of that little kick every time.
Man, you know, I imagine the way they did it because it may be the snapper. Who knows? But it's working for them. That's
Well, we're not putting anybody back either. That's because they don't trust them.
That's probably a good idea. Hank is going to throw one out here. It's going to be high and over the hands of looks like Abney. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Boy, Carter's just off his game tonight.
Out of sync. The whole offense seems to be out of sync tonight. Of course, I guess it starts with the quarterback. Poor Connor, bless his heart. He'll get it straightened out here, I hope. 3:37 to go in the half, 0-0. 2nd and 10 for Wayne County. They're inside their own 20 down here. My friend Rat listening in, texting, and says Mills is reminiscent of Ray Guy, old Southern Mississippi, on the way he's punting this football. Here comes Isaiah Boyd around trying to get out here on the edge and finds us nothing to go, and they're going to be stopped for a minimal gain, if any.
Boy, I tell you, they are so quick.
Man, they really are.
A lot quicker than they look on film. They look quick on film.
Going to bring it 3rd down and 10. 3:16 to go in the half. Scoreless first half. Big 3rd down right here. They might have gotten a yard out of that. So 3rd down and 9 to go. Big play right here.
3rd down and 9 for the War Eagles.
Carter's got 2 split way out to the right side. He's looking that way. Going to fire one coming across the middle. It's going to be, out of the hands of McLaurin. Kind of maybe went behind him a little bit. So going to bring up another punting situation. And Mills will be on to try it again. Now, he's got plenty to work with, Kenny, this time, Kenny. I know we've seen him kick 171 before. So be time for another one of those by now. He's going to be standing back here. Of course, the line of scrimmage is out here around the 15 or 16. So he's standing back there around his own 5. There's a pretty good snap. He's going to put a foot in it. He doesn't quite get all of this one, but it's a great punt nonetheless. It's going to hit the ground at the 40 and roll, and Natchez is going to pick it up and going to be spun down back around the 35 by Javier Parker on the coverage. Great play by Javier. Great punt. And so that gets Natchez back across the midfield stripe with 2:41 to go in a scoreless first half here in Natchez, Mississippi. I got to be honest with you, Kenny. I'm a fan. I didn't see this one coming at this point.
47 yards.
Junior, too. We'll have him back again next year.
Well, you figure there might have been some. I mean, this football team's still trying to learn how to win, and after last week, I mean, it looks like there's just a hangover from last week's win. We miss him in the backfield.
Yep. Hopkins got through there and like a rocket and missed him, and he's going to wind up getting about 4 or 5. We'll see, maybe 4. We'll see. 2:27 to go in the half. 0-0. And Natchez got the ball on their own side of the field. Looks like down here around the 37. A 2nd down and about 7 to go. Yeah, they hit him in the backfield, Kenny. You're right, but they're just not making the catch. There's a pass out there to the right side. He juggles it a little bit, and that cost him that second there that he bobbled that ball, and the War Eagle defense closed in on him pretty fast. Going to lose a yard or 2. Clock is inside 2 minutes, 1:53 and counting in a scoreless first half here. That's going to take the ball just outside the chains here. 3rd down. 1:33 and counting in a scoreless first half. There's a snap, back to throw. Got plenty of time. Starting to cave in on him now, Kenny, and he's gonna make a miss, and he's gonna get on the edge out there and try to run, and he's gonna be tackled short. So at 1:14, and it looks like we're gonna have a timeout. So Coach Hankins elects to stop this clock with 1:12 to go in the half. We're gonna take a 30-second break to WABO, and be right back after this word from our sponsors. For the final 1:12 of the first half of this district matchup between Natchez and Wayne County, and 0-0 so far. But Natchez is see what Wayne County does. They may apply. They got somebody back this time, Kenny. So we'll see how this is going. They're going to approach this a little differently this time.
Well, they're still looking for the fake. You got to feel Natchez is setting something up.
I got a little punt that's going to take a Wayne County bounce, and it's going to roll on the Wayne County side of the 40. So Carter's got 1 minute and 3 seconds, Kenny, to do something here to get his points on this board. Let's see if Let's see if he can work a little of that War Eagle magic here in this final minute of the half.
Need the genie to come out of the bottle.
Let's see if Coach Jack's got something a little special dialed up here.
Well, they spotted that on the 40.
Yes, they did. Those rascals. I didn't see it. I didn't have it spotted there, but I don't call it. Dadgummit. But anyway, 1:03 to go in the half. Wayne County with a 1st and 10 at their own 40 in a scoreless first half. Number 76 checking in for Wayne County. Carter, offensive lineman. There's going to be a handoff to Isaiah Boyd, Kenny, and I tell you what, they jerked him around. It looked almost like they must have had a face mask, but I didn't see it called. But
they had him high somewhere.
He looked like he was fixing to let it rip, and somebody got a hold of him and yanked him down. I thought that was his first biggest gap of the night. He got about 5 yards on the carry. He's going to hand it straight ahead this time, and it's going to be Evans, I suppose. He's going to get a first down. He's across midfield. Clock stops at 37 seconds. First down for Wayne County. Braden Mills is checking in, tight end. Clock is started back up at 30 seconds. Wayne County's making their way up to the line of scrimmage here. And everybody's in there tight. Going to be a penalty on the play. Stops the clock at 16 seconds. That was the fastest 15 seconds to come off the clock.
Say an illegal shift, I guess. I don't know.
That's going to take the ball back on the Wayne County side of the 50. And he's marching that way. 16 seconds to go in the half. They're going to spot it somewhere down there around the War Eagle 46, maybe 47-yard line. Wayne County's got everybody lined up there tight. Double wings. Isaiah's going to make a little up to go. Wayne County's going to fumble the ball, and they're trying to run a little misdirection there. So that's going to do it for the first half. And I mean, what a strange first half it's been.
We're still 2 weeks away from Halloween.
Well, right now, that's the first half. It comes to a close with Wayne County 0, Natchez 0. We're going to take a break, and then we're going to be back with the Sleepy Sam's Mattress Club halftime show. And as promised, our guest, Wayne County Supervisor Beat 2, Marvin Chapman, will be back with Mr. Chapman right after this word from our sponsors.
Band is prepared to entertain us for halftime. Again, we would like to thank our honorary captains for tonight's ball game, Valerie Johnson and Miss Karen Green. Thank you. And our honorary counselor survivor, captains for tonight's ball game.
Welcome back. Halftime is over, and we're getting ready to start this second half. Kenny, first downs, the plotter, the machine, the dream, Paul Kenny, the Wayne County News gave us the stats, such as there are 7 first downs apiece, 20 attempts for 48 yards rushing for Wayne County, 10 attempts for 71 for Natchez, 4 of 11 with 1 interception passing, 3 of 6 for Natchez. Passing yards, 34 for Wayne County, 1 for Natchez. Neither team's turned the ball over on fumbles. Had 1 interception. Carter had 1 interception. Penalties, both teams have been penalized 4 times for 30 yards. And that's about Troy Evans got 25 yards rushing. Isaiah's got 20. And we fixing to kick this thing off. Corey McCall's fixing to kick it away, and he's going to get one that's going to be fielded around the 22, and Natchez return man is going to get around the corner over there. Kenny cut back inside and going to get across the 40 for a nice return for the Bulldogs. So they're going to spot him out here about the 40. Well, no, they're backing him up, so they're going to put him at about the 42, it looks like. So let's see. Wayne County, I guess you could say, looked a little sluggish out here. And I told you this thing started, this game had a weird feel to it. And, man, it's been a weird one, Kenny.
Man, it has. Rod Serling is sitting up in the stands somewhere.
All righty, and they start back where they left off. Natchez hits the line of scrimmage hard right in the middle and going to get about 8 yards on that first down carry. Get somewhere out around to maybe to the 49. They're on their own side of the field still. So give him 7, and we'll call it 2nd and 3. Well, a couple of yards short of midfield.
It's a different running back this time. That was number 22, and they've got 5 moved over to quarterback.
Oh, little change of strategy here.
Got 11 out as a wide receiver.
Pretty well defended right there, Kenny, and the War Eagles are going to stop him. There's a penalty flag coming down. I don't know what they're going to call, but they stopped him at the line of scrimmage, maybe for a small loss.
Well, that came from the referee. It's a hold, I think.
Let's see, Kenny. Let's see where you are. K-Dog, money on the call, brother. Good shot, Kenny. We're 11-11 to go, and it's starting this second half. It's a 0-0 football game. Natchez gets the first possession here in the second half, and now that's going to take them back somewhere down around their 36, 37-yard line. We'll call it for a second down, and pretty good ways to go here.
It's about 16, second and about 16.
All righty, here comes your Natchez is up looking over for instructions from their coach on the sideline. Geared up, ready to go now. Got everybody set. Here comes your snap. He's going to throw one quick out there to the right side. It's going to be caught and turned upfield. And speed, Kenny Speed. And he's going to have a nice gain on first down. He's going to step out somewhere around the 42 or 3. We'll see maybe. He's going to bring up third down, and it looks like about 11 the way things are sitting right now. But that may change. I believe it is. Third and 11 is the spot.
Yeah, 11 was a quarterback in the first half, and he's moved out to wide receiver, and number 5 was a running back, and they've moved him into quarterback here in the second half. Looks like they're short somebody. Well, they either short somebody or they don't understand what the call is.
Yeah, they had to call a timeout, had to burn one there. So let's take a 30-second break to WABO, and we'll be right back after this one word from our sponsors. Welcome back. 10:40 to go in the third. Natchez is looking at about a 3rd and 11. I got the ball, let's see, somewhere around there, 42, 43-yard line, somewhere in that spot. Pretty good sized third down right here. Interesting personnel changes that Kenny's noted that Natchez made at half, and that throwing a change up out here. And that number 5 is a big old rugged looking guy, Kenny, and I tell you what, he's pretty fast too. He's a big kid. He's going to take the snap. He's moving to his left looking to throw. He gets a little pressure on him, Kenny, and Hopkins is going to reach up and grab him, and they're probably going to call a face mask on him, I guess. Number 6 was on the tackle, Lacey. And Hopkins both got him, and let's see what the call is. Face mask. Yep, I can't argue with that. Regretfully, and that's going to be a big conversion for him. It's going to take him down inside the Wayne County 45. So you got a feeling, Kenny. It's like a first one to score here. Certainly, maybe the only points in the game.
It could be.
Whoever scores first.
We got them stopped there. Of course, that's one of those things that as a player you try your best to avoid, but sometimes your hands just get to places where they shouldn't be.
Yeah. All righty. 1st and 10 for Natchez, and they're going to run the ball straight ahead, and they're diving in from the outside. It's Hopkins to help, but somebody in the middle down there looks like, if I can get that number.
Oh, he got a good spot.
Yeah, number 7 made the initial, Arrington, and then Hopkins came in there and cleaned him up, and looks like 2nd down and 10, 9:56 to go in the 3rd quarter. Scoreless at this point. 22 seconds on the snap clock and counting. A lot of communication from the players over there to the sideline for Natchez, and they're up ready to go. Looking to throw. There's some pressure, firing one deep. Kenny throws a rifle down there, and it's caught, and a touchdown for the Bulldogs. I mean, that guy sat back there and threw a rifle shot right down the middle, split 2 Wayne County defenders, and Natchez is on the board. And I made a statement a while ago when this thing looked like whoever scored first is certainly going to be in the catbird seat. And Natchez, both teams scoreless in the first half. Natchez takes the ball here, I guess, in their first. Let's get this second half started, and they're in the end zone now. So Natchez draws first blood. Let's see, they're going to try to kick the PAT here. 9:31 to go in the 3rd, and Natchez gets on the board first. And they'll be trying to take this lead from 6-0 to 7-0. There's a snap. The kick is up, and it's blocked, Kenny. And so PAT is no good. We'll kind of hang around here. We're going to stay with the action here, and through this break. And I've quoted you on this, that you've quoted Jackie Sherrill many and many times. And a lot of times we have good luck when we say this. So what's a good team do, Kenny?
Good team going after a score with a score.
So let's see. Let's see if the War Eagles can get her done out here. I tell you what, they better. They're over here in hostile territory. It's a long, long way from home over here in Natchez. And the Bulldogs are certainly, man, what can you say? I mean, that was just a great throw for a guy that wasn't even playing quarterback. And I don't know if he's played quarterback all year.
I think he's played some.
Well, he sure played it on that play. I mean, he reared back through a fastball, man, right down the middle of the field, and nice catch for the receiver, and there you go. Natchez is up 6-0. Fixing to kick it away. But there they kick an onside kick. I believe if I was them, I would. But I'm not them. And they don't. They're going to kick one, then it's going to be called around the 25 or 30, and that's Bakari McCall making his way out across the 40. They're going to spot him right at the 40, so McCall with a nice return. He does everything. He plays defense, plays some offense, does some blocking, returns kicks. And, McCall, he's everywhere. They're right at their own 40 with a 1st and 10 here. They're 9:23 to go in the 3rd, trailing 6-0. You made some comments about how thick that grass is and how hard it would be to kick off this surface. Kenny, in the pregame.
I mean, it's over the top of your shoes.
All righty, let's see if the War Eagle offense can muster up any change here. And there's going to be a handoff to Isaiah, and he's going to squirt his way through Kenny and fight hard for maybe a yard. So
they brought the corner that time on a corner blitz when they saw this setting up, and we got our block, but we got caught from the inside.
All righty, number 33 is in the ball game for Wayne County. John Gandy. They got everybody in there, moved in there tight and close, Kenny. Under center, and there's going to be a handoff and going to try to turn upfield. And I mean, that's the War Eagle running back is running hard, and he's going to get close to first down yardage. And I mean, that they had him probably 7 or 8 yards short of the first down, and he refused to quit. And is that Isaiah? I believe it is. Yes, sir, Isaiah Boyd. And that was some powerful running right there, and got a. Let's see if they're going to spot it. I don't know if he's going to get the first or not. We have an injured Natchez player. We're going to just kind of sit here and stop. Did he get the first down, Kenny?
I think he did.
Yeah, they're moving. They're moving the chains. They're moving the chains.
It's on the 49 of Natchez, so that should be more than enough.
And let's take a 30-second break to WABO while they tend to this injured player. We'll be right back after this word. Natchez, Mississippi. The War Eagles and the Bulldogs playing in the big district game tonight, and scoreless first half, and then Natchez comes out to get the ball to start the second half, score on a touchdown pass, take a 6-0 lead, miss the extra point. Wayne County has gotten the ball and has gotten the first down. They are just over the 50 inside Natchez Bulldog territory with a 1st and 10. Isaiah Boyd on a strong run. I mean, he's plowed for about 7 or 8 yards just through a crowd down there and never quit pumping those legs and got a first down. So let's see if Wayne County can keep this thing. Troy Evans is in the backfield, lined up. Everybody's in there. Carter's under center. Everybody's got that couple of wing backs in there and one receiver out to the right side here. And Hankins is looking to throw. He's going to fire one down here to Abney, trying to get to him. Some pushing going on. Abney makes the catch at the 15, and he's going all the way, Kenny, but there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play, and it's against Wayne County. It's coming back. What a nice throw. What a nice catch. And I believe it's coming back. Holding. So Wayne County has a couple of good plays and get the holding call. So that takes 6 points. That's going to take the touchdown off the board. What a great play by Abney, though. He fought for that ball and got it and made his way into the end zone. That would have been a 49-yard touchdown, but it's nothing right now. So that's going to take the ball back in War Eagle territory. You're going to back them on up down here to the...
Should be somewhere around the 40 or 41.
Right on the spot, Kenny, right 41. So that's going to be first down at about 20 to go. Wayne County's going to stay in that same formation, a little different personnel group this time. Number 2 split wide to the right this time instead of Abney. They're going to hand the ball. No, little counter action there. And I don't know, it looks like they're going to tackle the War Eagle carrier for a loss.
Well, we're just not sealing that inside.
I was going to bring up, I see what he lost there. He's back at somewhere down around the 38 now. I'll bring up second down about 22 or so. 7:40 to go in the third, 6-0 Natchez lead. War Eagles got two receivers wide to the left, one to the right. Got a man single back set with Hankins, and he's looking to throw. He's going to fire one coming across the middle, and there's a face mask right there that doesn't get called. That was as plain as the nose on your face. It was a short completion. Gets out to about the 42 or 43. It was McLaurin on the catch, and they gave him a good yank, but to no avail. I mean, the referees didn't see it, so it's third down. Third down for the War Eagles, and a long, long way to go. 6:58 to go in the third, 6-0 Natchez. I think our all-time record against Natchez, I think Dale McKee told me it was 10-0, but that's certainly in jeopardy tonight at this point of the game as the War Eagles trail in the third quarter. Let's see what Carter Hankins and company can dial up here on this third and a country mile. Back to throw. They got pressure on him. You're going to have to throw one out of bounds. So they're going to put Carter on the ground, and that's incomplete. So that's going to bring up fourth down in the punting situation. So Wayne County's got their hands full here tonight, K-Dog.
Not giving Carter any time.
Mills on the kick. He's going to be standing back here around his 30, 31 to receive the snap. There's a good snap. And it's a no play. I don't know. There's a penalty flag. That's going to back Wayne County up another 5 yards, I do believe.
False start by the offense. 5 yard.
All righty. Wayne County's, man, they got their hands full of this bunch of Natchez tonight.
Yeah, man. Well, it's just one of those nights, and this is where, as a football coach, you just sort of bang your head against the wall.
Mills gets a high punt that's going to hit the ground and take a Natchez bounce, and Natchez is going to pick it up. Kenny, what a heady play, and he's going to run across midfield, and there's a flag on the ground.
Blocking the back.
But, you know, what happened was he kicked it down probably 10 yards, and the ball took a big Wayne County bounce. And, a lot of the coverage people had run past the ball, and the guy made a heady play from Natchez and picked it up and took off with it. But the block in the back is going to get them back on their own side of the field.
Well, that's what we used to call lollygagging.
Yeah.
You lollygag down the field, and that sort of stuff will happen to you.
So Natchez got a first down here around their own 38. It looks like 6:16 to go in the third quarter. Natchez with a 6-0 lead. They have stifled the War Eagle offense tonight. I mean, stifled them so far. And seems to may have found their groove on offense. We're fixing to find out if Wayne County can slow them down on this possession. There's your snap, and quarterback's going to keep it. Kenny going to move around the right side and going to have a short game. Well, we'll say short. Looks like maybe a couple of yards. We'll see where they ultimately spot him. Looks like he's somewhere maybe just inside his own 40, maybe a yard or so. 6:03 to go in the third, 6-0 Natchez. Yeah, give him a yard. 5:44 to go, 6-0 Natchez. Wayne County in a battle over here tonight with the Bulldogs. The War Eagles and the Bulldogs in district play. Natchez just looking over there. They're inside 10 seconds on the snap clock, down to 6-5. Looks like they may be one, and the clock has expired, Kenny, so there's a delay of game penalty. I kept thinking Natchez might have called timeout.
I think they did.
They did. So we're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be back after this word from our sponsors. K-Dog and I, Ken Roberts over there on the camera, Jack West and Sue Wood on the video stream, and Wayne County's on defense, trailing 6-0 here. The ball is looks like a second down and a long 9, as the Bulldogs look like they're about their own 39-yard line. Back to throw. It worked again. There's some pressure. You're going to fire another bullet downfield, Kenny. And this time they play for the interception. And I tell you what, Wayne County went up there and got after that thing. And McCall was back there in good coverage. And Cameron Nelson back there on coverage with a good play on the ball. It's going to bring up third down and about 9. Just good coverage, Kenny. That wasn't a bad throw.
No, not at all. We're just not getting any pressure back there.
Quarterback's moving to his left, looking to throw, going to fire a sidearm bullet out there. It's going to be incomplete. He's got – no, they gave him the catch. I thought the ball fell out and hit the ground, but it didn't. So, my bad. That's going to be short of the first down. But he's just like he's just rolling out there, and he's just like he's throwing a fastball. He's like he's throwing a baseball when he throws that football. And he throws it well, and they're looking at a fourth down and about a yard to go. They're on their own side of the field. That's about the 46. They get to the 48. Little say they'll get a first down. But we don't know what they're going to do, but they've been doing this pooch kicks all night. But with the luck they're having defensively, I don't know why they wouldn't. Who knows what they're going to do? We're fixing to find out. And that quarterback's going to keep it. Kenny, he's going to get a first down, breaking tackle, breaking another tackle. And then finally he's going to get tackled by number 19, and that's going to be a first down. That's Figures on the tackle. So Natchez is driving the football with a 6-0 lead. 4:30 to go in the third. And I'll tell you what, with each tick of that clock, this thing gets more serious for the War Eagles. They're going to have to get a stop here. Have not been able to muster any offense on the evening. They did have the play call back, the touchdown pass call back that would have tied the ball game up, but that's a moot point now because Natchez has got the ball in a 6-point lead and they're in War Eagle territory. There's going to be a handoff up the middle, Kenny, and that's going to be a nice play coming off the edge down there. That's going to be Hopkins on the tackle. It's going to be a minimal gain, if any. Pitts checks in. Parker checks out. So we're at 3:47 to go in the third. 6-0 Natchez lead. Natchez has just got the ball and not in any hurry, just taking their time, which they should do, and got a 2nd and 9 to go in War Eagle territory. They're at the 40-yard line. And here's your snap, back to throw. You're going to fire another bullet across the middle, and it's going to be intercepted off the hands of the receiver, and it's going to be intercepted. And that is number 24, Davis, on the interception. So maybe that's something that can get the War Eagle offense inspired here. So a big play by Davis on the tip ball. And, to catch those tip balls, you got to be lasered in on that thing, Kenny. That's a good play.
You do, and that gets us the ball around, our 22 or so?
I believe you're right on the money. 3:25 to go in the third. Wayne County behind 6-0, but the turnover, let's see if that can spark the offense here a little bit. Get a little. Wayne County needs some success. They got to have some success to get themselves in the game, and maybe that'll be the ticket right there. Let's see what happens. Let's see if they can keep their foot on the gas and little quick pass out to the right side. Guy gets on the edge out there and makes a tackle. He's coming down the sideline. He's still going. He may go. I don't see any flags. He's at the 5, and there is your touchdown. I mean, that's, the War Eagle. They needed something to give them a spark. And is that number 2?
Yeah.
Eddie Poole Jr. on a great run. He caught it in the backfield, got to the edge, and showed his speed. And let's see here. He's had 9 catches coming into the night. 11 catches for a 9.9-yard average, and he's certainly stretching that. Wayne County ties the ball game up at 6 with 3:07 to go in the third, and Wayne County is on to try the PAT. Clark out there. Hankins to hold. We're going to see, Kenny, about this grass and see if they can kick this thing with a wedge out of this tall grass here. Here comes your snap. It's good. Down. Kick is up, and it's going to be good, but there is a flag on the play, so let's see what this is all about. Flag on the play.
Must be against Natchez.
They're making their way off, so what a great play by Wayne County. We just got to hand it to Eddie Poole on that catch and run. I mean, wow. That's all I said. We're not going anywhere. We're going to stay here.
Well, he hit the sideline. He picked up a couple of blocks. The two wideouts over here, Marshall, made some really good blocks on the corner and the safety. And once he got outside where that linebacker was sitting, it was Katie Barr the door.
Man, that's well said, Kenny. It sure was. And a big thing, Wayne County's taking the lead. Of course, now, I thought the extra point was good. But they're showing it 6-6 on the scoreboard. But so, didn't you think it was good?
Well, I thought it was. If it was not good.
Yeah, there it is. Whew, all righty.
I was going to say, if it's not good, we'd kick it again. If it was against us.
Yeah.
The penalty was against us.
Well, they've got it spotted on the
whatever that was they did was 15 yards worth.
Yeah, it's on the 45 of Natchez. Let's see if Bakari, he's tried a onside kick once. It didn't work out so good. Let's see here. 3:07 to go in the third. 7-6 Wayne County lead. McCall approaches the football. He's going to kick it away down there. And it's going to be caught down around the 7 or 8. There's some War Eagles getting after him down there. Going to tackle him inside the 20. So Wayne County we're going to see if that spark turns into a fire right here pretty quick on this defense. Defense made it happen, got it started with the interception, Davis interception, and then Hankins and company respond with a long touchdown. Was a short pass and a long run, but it's 6 points on the board, and then the extra point makes it. We got a penalty against Natchez, Kenny. They're going to back that thing up inside the 10. So, all righty. Natchez is deep in their own territory now, backed up inside their 10.
Well, is this what we needed?
We're going to find out right quick when we see this defense. I tell you what, this bunch of yellow jackets gets fired up. That's what I describe, man. They're not that big, but, man, they like a bunch of yellow jackets on. They'll just cover you up, stinging you all over the place. We're going to see if this tenacity level is picked up a little bit here after that big play they made as a defense and the offense responded. Let's see what Wayne County's defense. They can go now. They can really play. And that's a great run up the middle by the Bulldogs. They get across the 20, Kenny, and I believe they're going to get a first down. I mean,
we missed him twice. Missed him behind the line of scrimmage and missed him at the line of scrimmage.
We got ourselves a football game over here on the banks of the Mississippi River, figuratively speaking. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs, just across their 20. There's a snap and going to be another handoff up the middle, Kenny, and they're going to meet him at the 25 after a pretty good game. But, I mean, that thing happened in the blink of an eye. Man, he hit that hole fast. And trying to see who got up there and hit it. It might have been Arrington on the first with the first hit in the middle. Great form tackle right in the middle, stopped him in his tracks, but he did get about 3 or 4 yards on that first down carry. And here they come to the line of scrimmage, and he's back to throw. There's some pressure. He's going to fire one down the side. Got a man behind coverage and out of bounds. He had run past the receiver had run past Parker and was open, but he was just thrown out of bounds, Kenny. These receivers are some kind of fast.
Well, they are, and that quarterback's got a super strong arm, too.
Man, they've had 3 receivers to get behind our guys tonight, and they've managed to catch one of them. But now these guys can run, buddy. All righty, 3rd down and about 6, it looks like, to go for the Bulldogs. Wayne County up 7-6 with 2:14 to go in the 3rd. Big 3rd down right here, Kenny. Big 3rd down right here. Back to throw, looking to his right. They're going to get him on his horse. He's going to run, throw one on the run, Kenny, and it's going to be batted down by the War Eagle. But a play by Bakari McCall. Stuck that hand up there and just swatted it down like blocking a basketball shot. What a great defensive play by Bakari McCall. 4th down for Natchez. They're at their own 6. 2:07 to go in the 3rd. 7-6 Wayne County lead.
Well, we have got to get some pressure on this guy.
It's 4th down. And we'll see if they're going to kick it again, and they do.
We almost got a hand on that.
And they're going to, the ball's going to take a Wayne County bounce and come back across the midfield, back into Bulldog territory, about the 46. So Wayne County, the intensity level, Kenny, seems to be picking up here a little bit. I know the fans are starting to feel it. You can feel it in the stadium. I said this several times this game started. This thing had a weird feel about it. It's funny what a touchdown and a point after touch PAT will do for you. It makes it not feel so weird.
It sure does.
All righty. Wayne County's got some, let's see what they can continue offensively with their success here. 1:59 to go in the third. 7-6 Wayne County lead, 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line of the Bulldogs. Evans is in the backfield with Hankins. There's your snap. Hand off to Evans. Here he goes up the middle, Kenny. He's going to get a first down and run, maybe just get inside the 35-yard line. Going to be a first down for Choya. So let's see if the War Eagles can keep their foot on the gas here. It's good to see him healthy. I mean, he's running. I mean, the last couple of weeks he's been hobbled. You can see noticeably he was limping. But now he's making his presence felt here in this second half. He had some good runs in the first half, too.
Well, he did. And I tell you what, if there's anybody that needs a score right now, we do.
Yes, we do. Okay. 1st and 10 for the War Eagles. 1:28 to go in the third. 7-6 Wayne County lead. There's going to be another handoff to Evans, and they're going to tackle him. Maybe I thought they had him, but they didn't. He plows ahead for about 5 yards. I thought he was down, Kenny, but there's no quit in him. They're going to get 4 or 5 on that first down carry. Great effort by Evans. Offensive line did a good job. Wayne County's up to the line of scrimmage and ready to go. Looks like they're playing fast. 1:02 to go in the third. 7-6 Wayne County lead. Slows it down a little bit. Carter's looking around, takes a snap, going to hand it to Evans again, Kenny, and he's going to get stopped short, maybe lose a yard that time.
They give him progress. He made it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's going to bring up third down. 41 seconds to go in the third. 7-6 Wayne County lead. Connor Adams checks out. Braden Mills moves in there at tight end. Let's see what Coach Jack Hanks has got dialed up for his War Eagle offense on 3rd and about 5. Critical third down play right here. Man in motion right there. They're going to give it to Isaiah. Here he goes, puts his head down, breaking tackles, Kenny. He's down at around the 10-yard line. That's what Isaiah we've come to see.
Finally on the trap, he broke the line of scrimmage, and they had everybody pulled up. Both safeties were only about 5 yards off the line. The linebackers had walked up in the gaps, and Isaiah finally got to that second level. And you get him to the second level, he's history.
They got it spotted at the 11-yard line, so I believe that's correct.
Yeah, it's a pickup of about 18.
They don't have they got
timeout. There's been some lightning back to the north.
Okay. Well, there's a timeout on the field. I don't know. Nobody's.
Get those raffle tickets out at the end of the third quarter.
I tell you what. There's 3 seconds left to go. I don't know what the problem is, Ken. This is odd looking. They're having a discussion down there. Everybody's kneeling down. Nobody's talking to coaches. The teams are on the field. Wayne County. That's what happened. Isaiah was hurt.
Okay.
That's what happened. Isaiah got twisted up a little bit.
I didn't see him.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's what happened. He was over on the sideline and we couldn't see him. So Boyd is out. 2 seconds to go in the third. 7-6 Wayne County with a 1st and 10 to go at the 11, I do believe. Now we got a timeout. Actually, we got an expiration of the third quarter. So after 3, it's Wayne County 7, Natchez 6. We'll be back for fourth quarter action with Wayne County with a 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line. Here's a 30-second break to WABO. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Tonight's raffle ticket winner is ticket number 1592059. Again, raffle ticket number 1592059. You're tonight's raffle ticket winner. Tonight's raffle is a 50-50 raffle sponsored by the Natchez Gridiron Club. The raffle raised $232, so congratulations, you're a winner of $116. You can claim your prize at the home side.
7-6 football game over here in Natchez. Wayne County's in got a first down here at around their 11. They can get it's probably inside the 11. They can get a first down, but they got to get inside the 1 to get it.
It's going to be close. I mean, you get that close, you might as well go the rest of the way.
Yeah. All righty. The War Eagles will be without the services of Isaiah Boyd. He seemed to got twisted up a little bit there on that last carry. Joya Evans in the backfield. Let's see what Wayne County can muster up here. Big possession right here. Can you hate to come away without points when you get down here in a game like this? There's going to be a handoff. I believe that's number 17, Henderson. He's going to maybe make it to the 10. Well, stop him at the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from just across the 10. 11:38 to go in the football game. Wayne County 7, Natchez 6. Wayne County defense sparked them, Kenny, and got them going. And Wayne County's offense had a big touchdown. Let's see if we can get some more points on the board. And Carter's got a man open down here. Braden Mills is going to make the catch. The tight end's going to make the catch in the end zone for a touchdown. I never saw that one coming.
Well, nobody else has either. We hadn't ran that all year.
Yeah. So that's our snapper and our defensive tackle and / tight end. So he was wide open. And I tell you, Carter got it out there to him. And you got it. That was Carter's a great quarterback. I'm not. That was a lot better catch than it was to throw. Mills made a great catch. Had to go up and get it.
All right. So we got. What do we got?
Wayne County's got 13 points. They're going to try to make this extra point. And Clark's on to kick it out of the Hankins hole. They got the thing over here on the left hash mark to kick it, Kenny. That's a little odd for a PAT, but that's the way he wants it. He's going to kick it up, and it's going to be good. What were you going to say, Kenny?
Well, the reason being is there's a sand pit out there right in front of on the 10-yard line. It's about 3.5 feet across.
Well, I see that now that you mention it. You found that
I was out on the field earlier, and man, that's like getting in quicksand.
But Clark makes it good. So with 11:19 to go, Natchez jumped out to a 6-0 lead in their first possession of the second half, and it looked like they had things going their way. They were moving, and then Wayne County, gets a turnover, and the offense responds, and then defense holds again, and Wayne County scores again. So right now, with 11:19 to go in a very key district matchup right here, Wayne County goes up 14-6. McCall's getting ready to come out here and kick this thing off. We'll see what happens now. It's turning, feeling a little bit better, but boy, with this thing, it's still a long way to go. Long way to go. All right, McCall's going to approach the ball, put his foot in it. It's going to kind of squib it down there. It's going to bounce around and going to be covered at about the 35, 36-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs of Natchez High School. Paul Keene reported to us, and he's down there. He said, "I think it was an active halftime presentation by Coach Jack Hankins."
I would imagine you were able to hear it outside the locker room.
All righty. There's going to be a handoff up the middle. Kenny, and oh boy, the Warriors are going to get after him and hit him behind the line of scrimmage, but he's not going to quit. He's going to wind up getting out of that and blowing the whistle yet. He's I don't know where they're going to spot this thing. Looks like maybe give him 5 yards out to the 30, out to the 40. I'm not sure. They hit him behind the line of scrimmage when he first got the ball, but couldn't knock him off his feet.
Okay, they gave him 4 yards.
10:46 to go in the football game. 14-6 Wayne County lead. Wayne County been in a struggle over here tonight. It's a feisty bunch of Bulldogs from Natchez High School. And they're not done yet. They still got some fight in them. 7 seconds on the snap clock. Gets inside 5. They're going to get it off right here at 1, and the quarterback keeper all the way, and they're going to get him back there, Kenny, and strong. He's going to pull out. They had him tackled for a loss, and he just ran right out. And they hadn't tackled him yet. He ran right out of Tyler Rankin's hands. He had him stopped dead to rights, and he fought and got a first down at the midfield. Wayne County had 6 or 7 shots to get him and couldn't get him down. First down for the Bulldogs at midfield. They hadn't quite. They spotted him just short of midfield, somewhere down around the 49. So 10-14 to go in the football game. 14-6 Wayne County, and the Natchez has got a 1st and 10.
I tell you what, they are hard to bring down.
Man, they are strong, fast, physical. Good bunch of kids out here, Kenny. They're going to run into that line of scrimmage. You're going to tackle him after about a 2-yard gain. The War Eagles are going to get into War Eagle territory. 9:48 to go in the football game. 14-6 Wayne County lead. Landon Pitts checking in. Davis is checking out. Parker's checking out. Javier Parker. Second down, about 8. 9:28 to go in the football game. 14-6 Wayne County lead. There's a pass out here to the left. It's going to be caught. Nope, wasn't caught. Went through his hands. Bakari McCall finished him off even after the ball was gone. It's going to stop the clock at 9:21. It's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Bulldogs. They're inside War Eagle territory at about the 48-yard line. Looking at about a 3rd and 8. 9:21 to go, 14-6 Wayne County. Big 3rd down play right here. I hear some jugs down here shaking tonight. That's right, the jug heads are back. They even made their way over here to Natchez, Kenny. They're encouraging their team. Back to throw. They're getting after some pressure on him, and they're going to hit him as he throws it. It's going to be an errant pass down there, and going to bring up 4th down. I hadn't heard those jugs until now. Have you been hearing them?
I don't know. Maybe they had a hard time finding some rocks to go in them.
There hadn't been a whole lot to shake them about until now. Maybe if we can get a stop right here on this 4th down, we'll really have a reason to shake them. But we need to stop right here with an 8-point lead. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion ties it up. Back to throw. They're going to do another one of their kicks, Kenny, and it's going to go everybody's head. It's going to roll. It's going to go down inside the 5, just inside the 5, and they're going to down it to the Bulldogs. So Wayne County's backed up deep in their own territory here. They got 9:04 to go in the football game. 14-6 lead and about 95 yards of green in front of them. The scary part of that is there's only 5 yards behind them as they line up to come out from under the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost,
That's about 44 yards worth.
They do a really good job with that little old kick, don't they?
They sure do.
All righty. Big possession right here. 9:04. Go ahead, Kenny.
With Boyd out, you really got to have somebody. I mean, Evans and some of these other guys have really got to step up because we got to get the ball out from under the goalpost to start with.
Yeah. Boyd's out of his pads down here, so he's certainly done for the night anyway. All righty, let's see if the Warriors can muscle their way out from under the shadow of the goalpost here. And there's a wide receiver trying to get on the edge out there on the sweep, Kenny, and they're going to mow him down. Let's see if he gets anything at all. That was McLaurin on the carry, I do believe. And I don't
think he lost a yard.
I think he lost a yard too. Braden Mills is checking back into the game at tight end. You're right, Kenny. He lost a yard or 2. Loss of 2. 8:39 to go in the game. 14-6 Wayne County lead. A very precarious lead right here where they sit too. One bad step right here, and it's a Natchez could be looking at points. Wayne County's got everybody bunched in there tight, man. There's nobody spread out. There's going to be a handoff, and Bulldogs are going to hit him at the line of scrimmage. There is nothing happening in that middle. I don't know. He might have got to the line of scrimmage. Nothing happening in the middle. So this Natchez football team is really taking it to Wayne County on both sides of the ball tonight. They hadn't been nobody's come close to doing to Wayne County what Natchez has tonight. I mean, like we said, coming in.
Well, I mean, we've gotten whipped.
Yeah. It's 3rd down and 11, you know, so let's see what happens here. Big 3rd down right here. You would like to get some room to snap for a punt. I mean, you know, the quarterback's standing in the end zone and the running back standing in the end zone, you know, to take this snap. There's a flag on the play over here. Standing by Coach Hankins when he threw the flag.
I think Coach Hankins trying to get a timeout.
All right, clock must have been running down. Let's take a 30-second break to WABO, and we'll be back after this one word from our sponsors. Got ourselves a football game over here in Natchez, Mississippi tonight. Big district game. And the Bulldogs are giving Wayne County all they want down here tonight and more.
I believe the adjective to describe, to use this, is fits.
Fits. Fits. Giving them fits. Big play right here. I think he's back in the gun. He's looking to throw, Kenny. He's moving. Going to fire one. Got a man down here on the sideline. And Abney's going to go up. And what a back shoulder throw and catch, Kenny.
Let me tell you something. There was only one place that football could go. The defender had position. It had to be over the outside shoulder. And Abney went up and turned as he went up and made that catch.
What a big-time catch and what a big-time throw and what big-time protection down there in the own end zone by the offensive line. Whew, more than Wayne County. War Eagles needed that big-time, Kenny.
And alive. All right, that puts it at the 34.
34-yard line. That's where we got it. 7-13 and counting in a 14-6 ball game. War Eagles get out away from the end zone anyway. Got a fresh set of downs out here. Hankins is staying back. They got it spread out, and he's just going to hand the ball off to Evans, and Evans is
no,
he kept it. Hankins kept it. He's out here on the sideline. He's across midfield, Kenny. Boy, I took the fake just like the Bulldogs did, and Hankins is marching his way down the sideline.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I watched Hankins the whole time. I knew he had the ball.
You don't see that very often.
Well, that's why Natchez didn't have anybody on it.
All righty. I'm like the Bulldogs. I took the bait on that one, son. I was going with them. I would have tackled Evans. Oh, big play by Carter Hankins. Big throw, big run. Wayne County's in Bulldog territory, and there's going to be a handoff to Evans. He's got some room, Kenny. He's breaking tackles. He could go. One to beat. Puts his head down and going to get tackled around the 21-yard line. Well, getting all riled up down here.
Now we're finally starting to get our blocks and do some things that we've been doing all year, and we waited to the second half of the fourth quarter of this ball game.
Wow. What a big fourth quarter here. Like you said, second half of the fourth quarter.
Ball's on about the 13, I think.
I believe you're right. First down and 10. That would put them to have to get down there about the 3 for a first down. On the Evans run. I miscalled that. I had him at the 20. He's at the 10, like Kenny says. All right, here's a pass. Lopping one up. Going to go to Connor Adams down here in the end zone. And incomplete. He was at the corner back there, well covered. Connor could not get enough space between the defender and himself to have a chance to make a play on that ball. Stops the clock at 6 minutes to go. Wayne County 14-6 with a 2nd and 10 down here.
It's outside the 10, I think. Mark.
It is. It's a 12. I think it's at the 12. It's hard to say with this grass, but it's at 12, Kenny, I do believe. 12 or 13. Trips right. Single man to the left. Hankins going to hand the ball off to Evans, and they're going to tackle him in the backfield, Kenny. So that's going to bring up. But the yard markers got first. That was second down, wasn't it?
Yeah, it should have been.
Yeah, well, they got the.
Well, that dude's been propped up on it all night. He's got his hand over the top of it, and he's twirled it like a baton.
Well, he's got us at second down, but I don't think it's second down. It's 3rd and 12 for the War Eagles. 5:31 and counting in the football game. 14-6 Wayne County lead. Wayne County's got an opportunity right here to really, could put it out of reach with a score, but they're going to hand it off. And again, Evans is going to get tackled in the backfield.
We didn't block anybody. There was 3 blue shirts there.
That was a jailbreak, wasn't it, Kenny? So that's going to bring up 4th down. Let's see what Coach Hankins dials up right here, Kenny. 4th down and about 13 to go. They're down here probably around their own 15-yard line. On the 15-yard line of the Bulldogs. They're threatening to score. They're in the red zone of the War Eagles. Wayne County's faithful making noise, stomping on the ground. Hankins is back to throw. Going to throw one in the middle. Got a middle screen. And here we go, Kenny, making a shake and bake. And I can't tell who that is with the football. But he's still going, and he makes his way into the end zone. How he did that, I'll never know. That is
Eddie Poole.
That's Eddie Poole right there. He caught that ball coming across the middle, kind of on a little slat, and he went into a crowd, and I thought he was stopped. And next thing you know, he's squirting out going the other way for a touchdown.
It was a tunnel screen, and he just ran up under there, and then somehow, I don't know where he found the daylight at. I couldn't see anything but blue shirts around him.
All righty, what a big fourth quarter for Wayne County. They're up 20-6 with 4:33 to go. And on the try for the PAT is Clark. And they went for 2, Kenny. And they got it.
Okay.
I can't see who the man was.
I'll tell you in a minute. I think it was Poole. Hang on.
No,
6.
Number 6 on the that's a defensive player. That's Tavares Lacey on the 2-point conversion. So 22-6 right there. So we're just going to stick around here for a little bit. Well, no, we're not. We got an injured player on the field. Natchez Bulldogs, we got a couple of guys injured down there. So we're going to take a 30-second break to WABO with 4:33 to go in the football game and a 22-6 Wayne County lead. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors.
Bulldogs of Atlanta. Along with Williams.
Kick, and it's going to be covered down here at about the 36 or 7 by the Bulldogs of Natchez. McCall kicks it off. We got 4:31 to go in the football game, 22-6 Wayne County lead, and we're kind of worried about the weather here, folks. I don't know what's going to happen here in these final 4:31. What do you think, Jack? What does that mean? Oh, we could be okay. So there's a big line of thunderstorms moving in. We hope it holds off. Jack seems to think we got to about 10:30 to go with it, so we should be okay, hopefully anyway.
Well, as long as the lightning doesn't get here first.
Well, that's true. Lightning could keep us here all night. Let's hope that doesn't happen. All righty, there's a pass out there.
Oh, that's a lateral pass.
That's a lateral pass. It sure is. And it's going to be recovered or go out of bounds back there somewhere around a 20 or so, Kenny?
Yes.
Yes, sir. It's going to be back there around the 20. And good call, Kenny.
Well, they still can't get their hands on it.
What a wild night here in Natchez, Mississippi. It's going to bring up second down, and they're at the 21 and got to get out here to the 45 for a first down. Moving to his right. Got some pressure, going to throw one out there that's going to be caught. Going to be probably about 12 yards short of a first down. Clock is running. This moves at 4:04. You're going to have a little more manageable situation right there. Looks like it's going to be third down and about 12 for the Bulldogs. They got to get out to the 45. They're on 45 for a first down. 3:51 and counting. Big third down play right here. Moving to his left. They're going to get some pressure on him. Kenny is going to hit him as he throws it. Fires one deep. Got a man behind everybody. And he makes the catch, Kenny, and he's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown on 3rd and 12 or 13. They throw about a 55 or 60-yard touchdown pass with 3:33 to go in the football game here. They make it 22-12.
66-yard pass.
66 yards, K-Dog says. Just when you think Wayne County's about to get they had them where they wanted them, had it in a 3rd and long, in their own territory. And you got to hand it to Natchez, man, and that quarterback and that receiver. These guys have got speed everywhere. And they got multiple guys that played quarterback tonight, a couple of them. And, that's a pretty good football team. They schemed well, too, Kenny.
Yes, they have.
They really have.
Especially defensively.
Let's see here. See if the War Eagles can stop this conversion. It's going to be run all the way, and they're going to get into the – oh, no. They gave it to him. He got the ball across. He held the ball out in front of him and got it in, so there's a 2-point conversion. So it's 14-22, 8-point ball game right here with 3:32 to go in the contest. We can kind of hang around. This is getting mighty interesting here. Again in Natchez, Mississippi. Mighty interesting again. Well, Kenny, what are you expecting on this kickoff right here?
Onside kick.
We're going to see. I would be somewhat surprised myself if we didn't see just that. We're going to find out here pretty quick. Looks Isaiah Boyd, is sad to say, is out for the evening. He's on the sidelines, got his shoulder pads off. I tell you what, the first half was nothing. It was, oh my gosh, it was terrible. It was so hard to watch. This second half, particularly this fourth quarter, has been very exciting.
Well, it has, and especially if you're a Natchez fan. Not so much for us. We have just played poorly up through 3.5 quarters. And so now we got a scratch and claw to hold on.
We got ourselves a football game again. Just when you think you had them right where you wanted them, they have clawed back. I've been impressed with this bunch from Natchez. I really have. They've given me a lot more than I thought we was going to see. Wayne County's ready for the onside kick. Let's see if they try it, see if they can recover it. And that's what they're going to get. And Wayne County's going to cover it. Hopkins is going to get it at the 50-yard line. So the defensive end / linebacker scoops it up and makes the play. 1st and 10 for Wayne County at midfield with a 22-14 lead. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the football game. Let's see what Coach Hankins dials up here for his young War Eagles here tonight.
You really got to protect the football here. You really got to take care of it and not let anybody strip it from you.
Mills playing a lot of tight end out there tonight. We saw Billy Cooley at tight end earlier tonight, too. Under center is Hankins, man in motion. He's going to hand it to him, and, that's McLaurin. He's going to try to turn upfield. He does. He's going to get a nice gain of about 6 or 7 on first down. He's going to get inside the 45 of the Bulldogs with 3:20 and counting. Nice first down gain. Looks like we got some trouble getting people untangled down there.
Well, we got a headgear that came off, and one of the DBs.
They all made it up and ready to go. So nice run by our senior wide receiver, number 1, Cameron McLaurin. 2nd down, about 4. Got him in bunched in tight, under center. Hankins got a man kind of in motion there. Going to hand it to him, and he's going to find a way to go. Kenny, he's going to get himself a first down. He's breaking the tackle and running hard down to around the 25-yard line.
What grade is he in?
That's number 17. He's a junior. Jamarian Henderson. That's the first time we've seen him this year. He's having a pretty good night.
Middle school?
I don't know. He's a small guy, but I tell you what, he's running big. He got a first down for Wayne County down here at the 25 of it's odd to see the defensive lineman, here we're playing offense. Braden Mills checks out, Billy Cooley checks in at tight end. Jack mixes them up like a deck of cards, doesn't he?
Tell you what,
he shuffles them up, buddy. All righty, under center is Hankins. We're at 2:09 to go in the football game. War Eagles with a fresh set of downs. They're going to do a little handoff again, trying to make some room. And here he goes. Let's see, is that Henderson again?
Yeah, I think so. He's the smallest guy on the field, so that's got to be him.
Yeah. And let's see if he's able to gain anything. I believe he got a
couple of
couple.
yards.
Omar Boykin Jr., number 15, checks into the football game. His first action of the night. Big O, a few out there. There he is. Let's see what he's got. Let's see if they give it to him. Omar, he's a ninth grader, Kenny, and he's had some varsity action. He played last week a little bit. We've got a timeout on the field with 1:32 to go and a 22-14 lead. We're going to take a 30-second break to WABO and be back after this one word from our sponsors.
Got a player down.
Welcome back to Natchez. Natchez player was injured to make his way off under his own power. That's good. I get a report from Mississippi Sports Talk's Slick, big Wayne County fan, keeping up. So 20-7, Brookhaven late in the third said Hattiesburg's fixing to punch it in. It would make it 20-14. So we got a war over there in Brookhaven tonight. We'll be having to go back through there on the way home. 1:32 to go in this one with an 8-point Wayne County lead. Wayne County's got the ball with a second down at about 9, and they're down here somewhere around the 22 3-yard line maybe of Natchez. Is that about right, Kenny?
It's about right, and we're going to let the clock run. They started the clock after the injury timeout, and so we've got about – now we're getting the timeout by Natchez.
All righty. So we're going to take it. We got a timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break to the station for one commercial and be back for the final 1:14 of this game after this break. We're back. 1:14 to go in the football game. 22-14, Wayne County lead. And Kenny, is it second down about 8 or 9? Is that what that is?
Yes, second and 8.
Okay. We'll have to snap this thing to get the clock started.
That should be, I hope that's the last time out for Natchez. So,
all righty. Omar Boykin Jr. is a running back. And he's going to go out there and make a block. And
or not.
A guy spun around on him and made the tackle on Choya Evans. So it's at 1:02 to go in the football game. 31 seconds. Do the math on that, Kenny. We good or what?
No, we got to run. We got to run this play.
All righty.
We got to run one more play, and
We're
that should get us.
All righty.
That should get us out of here.
Yeah, I believe you're right. There's 32 seconds. There's 5 seconds. They're going to snap it inside. Carter's going to take the knee, and got 40 seconds on the snap clock. That's going to be your ball game, Kenny, right there. So it was a tough night, a dirty, ugly night for Wayne County, but you win these kind of ball games, Kenny. That's a sign of a good football team.
Well, I told Coach in Coach's Corner, I've seen a lot of ugly games. I've never seen an ugly win.
There you go.
Win,
it's all pretty.
If you win, the win's pretty, the game can be ugly.
All righty. That's going to do it for tonight. Wayne County 22, Natchez 14. Next week, the War Eagles are home hosting the Tigers of Hattiesburg. You can follow us all week on WC Web TV and Facebook at War Eagle Football. Crew, I'd like to thank Ken Roberts and Sue Wood and Jack West for all they've done to help our broadcast. And I want to thank Tony Reynolds back at WABO for making sure this thing all comes together. That does it for tonight. We're about to head back to Tony at WABO. Kenny and I, along with the rest of the WC Web TV crew, will see you next week for more Wayne County High School War Eagle football. Take us out of here, Tony.